Alright, before I start this playthrough of the Batman game, and I start my opening skit and all that, which y'all probably know what the opening skit's gonna be, I wanna say rest in peace to Steve Mongo McMichael. He passed away, I believe, Wednesday, and it was later on Wednesday, so it was after I did my video of Batman villains that I'd like to see in a live action Batman movie. So, rest in peace, Mongo. I've heard a lot of people talk about his football acumen. I've heard a lot of people talk about, him being in the Hall of Fame and all that. But of course, I remember him from his time in WCW as a member of the Horsemen. And honestly, I thought Mongo McMichael was a pretty good. He wasn't a good wrestler, but he was a pretty entertaining wrestler, I'll say that. But anyway, I know you guys are here for a playthrough, but rest in peace, Steve Mongo McMichael. He will be missed. Thoughts and prayers go out to his family. And it's a shame we lose another wrestling legend in the 2020s. It seems like where a lot of the wrestling legends have passed away at. Anyway, let's get this going now. I'm Batman, and this is Batman Month, the conclusion playthrough. Anyway, so I'm going to turn my Nintendo on, my top loader, which I think is a cheap generic top loader. And of course, don't you just love Redder's top loader, or the big gray box, where the freaking console does not, where the game does not work. Alright, let's get this going. And I left the volume on this time, so yeah. Anyway. Yeah, I was practicing on this game earlier. I was playing like trash earlier. Usually I don't struggle in this game. This is the Batman game based on the '89 movie. That guy just came out of nowhere. What the hell? What the hell? Hey, instead of why is this freaking? Why are you missing? No, it's great. Freaking out of batarangs. Already. Really, I need batarangs. Fuck you, I'm Batman. Why do you give me a heart? I don't need a heart. I need batarangs. And tonight, instead of shoutouts, except for 2 birthday shoutouts that happened, also an anniversary shoutout, I'll be doing 2 birthday shoutouts and an anniversary shoutout. And I'll mostly be talking about the draft, because I've watched the draft these last 2 nights. I was very enamored with the very first pick, but I don't know what to feel about the other 2. I'll talk about those more here in a minute. I definitely got to get Batarangs back before I get to the fight with frickin' Firefly. Fuck. Got to load up on Batarangs before I fight frickin' Firefly. I don't know, I guess because I haven't played this game in a while. I've been pretty rusty on it. Took me like 3 or 4 tries to frickin' finish just this first stage. Usually I can beat this first stage like it's nothing. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna say the Batarangs. Fuck it. Ugh. Come here. I get more Batarangs. But yeah. Anyway. Music on this game is pretty good. This is a pretty good Batman game. A lot of people talk about how good the Arkham games were. Yeah, I agree. Although my frickin' Arkham Asylum did not do that well on playthrough. Well, I did a playthrough of that a couple weeks ago. And I don't know why people ain't checking it out. It's a pretty good playthrough. Fucker. Gotcha. But, yeah. Oh, shoot. I also nobody's checked out my Batman villain video yet, which, you know. Maybe that's the people on there that people want to see themselves. Maybe that's the people don't want to see. I also, added some characters that were underutilized in previous Batman movies. Such as Ra's al Ghul and that, so if you want to check that out, go check it out. Alright, good, I'm loaded up. Fuck you, Firefly. Ah! Oops. Too soon. Fuck you, Firefly! Yeah, maybe I should do a Christian paper. Fuck you, Fuck you, Firefly! There we go. Got Firefly. Now this is where it's going to start getting a little more difficult. Hey, fill my health all the way back up. Yeah, it's a shame too I'm not doing freaking shoutouts tonight, because I would give a shout out to the Fighting Den, or Fighter's Den. We just did a character breakdown of Sindel and what's the best version of her. And you know I love my Mortal Kombat games and characters. We also got the new Predator trailer. Well, 2 new Predator trailers in the past 2 weeks. We got the freaking animated one, which I think's coming out this summer. Which, when I seen Grace Randolph's reaction to it, I kind of was a little upset because, well, reaction to the Badlands one that came out the other day. Because the Predator's Badlands look pretty good. Could be my 4th favorite Predator movie out of all the Predator movies. I mean, I really wasn't too keen on the Alien vs. Predator movies. Well, the first one was alright, but I just didn't like him as much as I like Freddy vs. Jason. I thought the Freddy vs. Jason movie was way better. But, yeah. Batman. A Batman. Crap. I meant to push frickin' select first polls. Freaking machine. But I swear I hate this part of the stage. It sucks. No matter what you do, you're gonna get hit. You're gonna hit those electric freaking rods. Especially the last part of this freaking stage. Yes, I need a heart, but I just lost it because of the fucked up way the stage is made. Unbelievable. Like, you cannot jump at all. If you do, you die. Like, boom. I've only gotten toward the end of this stage like twice in my whole freaking playthrough of this game. Yeah. Are you freaking kidding me? Come on, man. This is ridiculous. Batman, do you approve of this stage design? Hell no, I don't. That's my Pete Batman. That's the Flash Batman figure I got. I haven't been able to find an 89 one, but I did see a review of it, and I was like, you know, the guy that reviewed it said the cape was like the worst part of the figure. Then I'm just gonna wait till they put out that Batman 89 wave next year. Because you know Todd's gonna give us one last trump card next year before he loses the license to frickin' Mattel, which Mattel don't even frickin' deserve to have that license. They're good at making WWE figures and that, but even at first they weren't even that good at making WWE figures. Took them a while. I mean, and look how long it took them to make the WCW World Heavyweight Championship. That's a whole nother story. I could do a video talk about how long it took them to get it right with the actual WCW version of the big gold belt. Took them till now to get one. Well, technically last year because they revealed them at Comic-Con. Love doing the Ninja Gaiden style jumps, you know. We should have Batman take on Ryu Hayabusa. Especially with that new frickin' Ninja Gaiden coming out next year. I will say in that Batman video I did the other day, pretty sure a lot of the fan base is going to agree with me with what villains they want to see in future Batman movies. Some of the guys I picked was because they were personal favorites of mine. If you want to know which ones they were, go watch the video. Also, I'd say I appreciate the new subscriber I got the other day. I always get excited when I see that I got a new subscriber. Alright, Ninja Gaiden style. Ninja Gaiden style! Another heart. Ugh. And there's one more to do. Son of a bitch. Oh! Oh! Holy crap. Now this part right here is the hardest part. Because, as you can see, any way it goes, I'm going to hit one of these freaking bolts. Then I gotta get up in time to hit that thing so it doesn't kill me. Boy. Alright, let's go. Wait till that thing passes. Also, at the end of the video... See, son of a bitch. How is it even possible to get past that part? I mean, seriously. This stage is probably the worst stage on this game. 87 battle rings, that's good. Yeah, most of the videos probably gonna be having to beat this part. Yeah, boy. This stage is fucked in the head, seriously. There we go, heart. Alright, good. Still got full health. Still good. More battle rings. Oh shoot, I didn't want to use those. Anyway, after I do the... Shout out when I get to 20 minutes, I'll talk about the draft picks up. My Colts picked up. And also I will probably take another stab at Colts Nation and bring the juice. Because you know what? Enough of that typhoid chains, as Owen Hart said. When he joined the Nation of Domination in the WWF. Oh my god. At least I got more health this time around. fuck, 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 fuck. Oh, God. Son of a bitch. And it just gets worse from here. Oh my God. 3 life bars left. And I still got a whole section to go. Son of a bitch. I gotta hit this and get over there. Ugh, Lord. Oh boy. Wish me luck. Motherfucker. Got it! But oh God, no! Why? Why? Ninja Gaiden style. Shit. If I hit that, I'm gonna die. Damn it! Oh my God. I have a customer last. Well, I mean, I had some customers during Wrestle Figure Mania last week. By the way, Wrestle Figure Mania did well, so King of the Figures is going to happen next in June. I might do it Father's Day weekend. I was thinking about doing something like different next year with the Wrestle Figure Mania, with the Wrestle Figure shows. Try some new things. I mean, this would be like, what, my 3rd, 4th year? I don't know. I think I've been doing it like 5 years. I've done these wrestling figures. It could be 4 years. I don't know. I've been doing them for a while. And a lot of my shows I've done matches where I've rectified how an outcome should be, like when I did Hulk Hogan and Sting. Starcade 97. I did what Eric Bischoff couldn't do at his prime. But those are on my Facebook fan page. There's a point where I quit YouTube for a bit. And I just came back last year, so. And I came back pretty late in the game last year. This year I've been doing it almost the whole year. It was like what? Middle of June? I think. Might have been the beginning of July when I started doing YouTube again. Oh, I made it, but I'm still gonna die. See. This is a frickin' death trap. Come on now. I thought the part with Killer Croc on Arkham Asylum was hard as hell. This is even harder. Yeah, this will be the final Batman playthrough for this year. Next year I'll do Batman Returns, Batman Forever. And I'm going to try to get a hold of The Adventures of Batman and Robin. There, that's a really good Batman game. So yeah, when Batman month comes back, it's like I only did like 1 playthrough for Batman month of a Batman game. Well, this will make 2, but you know. I had such a busy schedule this month. Other things were going on. A lot of big news, all that stuff. Oh yeah, next year we'll get some more Batman playthroughs. Alright, we're almost at 20 minutes. So yeah. Fuck. Oh my god. I hate this stage. Alright, couple more minutes. Now I'll start talking about the draft picks and what I think of what my Colts have done so far. Honestly, I mean, I like the picks we had, but one of the picks is really irritating me. It's not irritating me because of, the pick. It's irritating me because of what Colts Nation is saying already. Especially Bring the Juice. You guys are really starting to get on my nerves. And you know what? I want to talk about a ungrateful fan base. Boy. You know. Oh, yeah. Alright, so I got 2 birthday shout-outs. Let me post this real fast. I'm going to be stuck on this stage forever anyway. Well, this video is going to be this stage. Probably. Anyway, so first off, last Saturday was my daughter's 21st birthday, so happy birthday to my daughter Elizabeth. And then I think it was like Wednesday or something was my cousin Chrissy's birthday, so happy birthday to her. It was also my daughter and my son-in-law's 2-year wedding anniversary, so happy anniversary to them. And, so yeah. Those are the only shout-outs I'm doing this week. Don't worry, I have, shout-outs to, like, YouTubers and that next week back. Then I didn't do shout-outs last week because, I was doing Wrestle Figure Mania. Really happy with how that started slow, like a lot of my Wrestle Figure videos have since I've been on YouTube. But it's picked up pretty well these past few days. So I'm glad that y'all are enjoying me being a big goofball playing with wrestling figures. You know. Fuck, I'm gonna die. Oh, also, heck, the Thursday before Wrestle Figure Mania was my niece Arabella's birthday. So happy birthday to her too. But anyway, now let me get into my Colts draft pick. First off, I gotta say the number 1 pick, I gotta say I had a complete freaking nerdgasm. Cause I was like, man, and I was biting my nails too right before freaking, I'm gonna pause this again. I was biting my nails like, oh man, someone go pick him before we even get a chance to get him. But we actually did it. We got Tyler Warren. Chris Ballard finally did something right in the draft, because the past couple of drafts he's done ain't really been too good. Now, I was happy about Laiatu Latu last year. He didn't turn out to be that well, but he did get 4 sacks, and he had a lot of pressure. But, you know, the sack numbers is really what was enamoring me about him. And if he can get the sacks with the pressures, that's great. You know. But then the 2nd round pick, you know, I'm like, alright, look, I ain't got no problem with the edge rusher because we need somebody to replace Dio Adegbo. So we take another JT guy. I'm not even going to try to say the guy's last name. It's Hawaiian, though. I'm not going to try to say his last name. It's freaking TJ, I think. TJ something. But, yeah, I ain't going to try to say his last name, but the thing that really irritates me is, you know, Colts Nation and frickin' Bring the Juice is like, hoo hoo, finally somebody go replace Quiddy Pay. He go replace Quiddy Pay, maybe this year. And I like to know what games Cody Felger has been watching where they frickin' pulled Quiddy Pay from passing situations last year. Because I think he was in almost every passing situation last year. And it irritates me because Quiddy Pay, every year he's been in the NFL, he has improved. And people still bash the guy, and I still have to defend this guy every freaking time. It's like, I'm the only person probably in Colts Nation that defends this guy. The rest of them go, oh, let's get Trey Higginson. Let's get an edge guy to replace Quiddy Pay, who got us 8 sacks and was our sack leader last year. He got us 8.5 in 2023. Then he gets us 8 last year, which led our team in sacks, which was more than DeForest Buckner or frickin' Dio Adegbo or any of them tried to frickin' got. Forrest Buckner got like, I think 6. Laiatu Latu only got 4. Now, yeah, Laiatu Latu, I'm not going to be too harsh on him because he's a rookie. But yet, these guys are still on the freaking Johnson of Taekwon Lewis. Like, oh, Taekwon Lewis, oh, yeah, he's very good. He's better at pressure rate and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, but Taekwon Lewis cannot get sacks. He's not getting no sacks. You know, and, you know, I've asked numerous people that know a lot about football, like my friend Gene, my cousin Brandon, and a couple other people. And they said, yeah, one of the most important things is sacks. But my cousin Brandon also said pressure rate's good too. I'm like, yeah, I know pressure rate's good, but, you know, Latu could get the pressure, Quiddy could get the sacks. Come on now. But these freaking idiots are so ungrateful. And let's not forget, Cody Felger was the one when we got Gus Bradley who said, well, I think we should keep Kamoko Turay. Let's keep Kamoko Turay, who couldn't get any freaking pressures or couldn't even get any freaking sacks. But yet you want to keep him after we had just signed Yannick Ngakoue that year. Makes a lot of sense. And then last year with Dio Adigbo, he's like, well, I think we should keep Dio. I think he got more upside than Kwity Paye. Kwity Paye has had 2 years where he's had 8+ sacks. Dio had 8 sacks in 2023 and followed 2024 up with only 3 or 4. But yet you're complaining that we lost frickin' him. And you and Derek Larger were going, oh, I think he got more upside than Kwity Paye. When those guys both got drafted. So it just irritates me. I'm about at the point where, you know, I'm going to start calling frickin' Bring the Juice the clown show. Or the ungrateful bitches, because that's what they act like. But yet they want to keep people like Kamoko Turay and frickin' Dio Adigbo. Seriously, the only guy I listen to about Colts stuff is, you know, probably Kid Sterling lately. Because the rest of Colts Nation, especially Bring the Juice, really ticking me off with this hate for Kwity Paye. It's like, I don't know what this guy has done for these people to have such a freaking hate boner for this guy. I mean, seriously. He worked hard in 2023 to improve in the offseason. He worked hard in 2024 in the offseason to improve. He's probably going to work hard this year to improve. And y'all are still bashing him and freaking just, I don't know. It's just getting on my nerves. You know, it's got to the point where I'm about to unsubscribe to Bring the Juice. And if Cody Felger is still my friend on Facebook, I will freaking unfriend him on Facebook. That's how annoying it's getting. Like, you really want to keep freaking Kamoko, you really want to keep Kamoko Turay. You know, I don't know. The only one that wanted the Colts to keep Kamoko Turay when his contract came up was frickin' Cody Felger and frickin' Robert Mathis. And I love Robert Mathis. He's one of my favorite former Colts players. But yeah. But this nonsense about frickin' everybody just giving so much hate to Kwity Paye. The guy went for 4.5 sacks, which was more than what Latu's had in his rookie year. Maybe half sack more, but you know what? That's still more than what frickin' Latu did last year. And I like Laiatu Latu. I want Laiatu Latu to be the next Dwight Freeney or Robert Mathis for us. But frickin' Kwity Paye hate is just getting on my nerves, man. I've never seen a player get more hate from Colts Nation than frickin' Kwity Paye. I don't know what this guy's done. But apparently he done something to rub the Colts Nation wrong. You know, just freaking stupid. You know, Kwity Paye, you know, almost had the same amount of sacks as he had the year prior. If he would have got a half sack more. Plus, I think he missed a game or two last year. And he still managed to pull off 8. But yeah, let's keep Dio Adigbo, who done nothing, And I liked Dio, and I wanted to keep Dio too. Because I thought he would be a perfect, Raheem Brock to frickin' Quiddy Page, Mathis, and frickin' Latu's Freeney, or, Quiddy Page, Freeney, and Latu's Mathis, whatever. But, just annoying. It's like all the frickin' hate they got for Quiddy Pay just frickin' annoys the hell out of me. How can you frickin' sit there and hate on a guy who's improved every year he's been on the team? And he busted his ass the last 2 years to improve. Isn't that what you want from a frickin' defensive end? Edge player? A guy who wants to get better at pass rushing? Even though he was well known for run defending before that? I think I'd go with the guy that's improved over frickin' anybody who's... anyway, from what I understand, this guy that we drafted, he's pretty much slightly not as good as Quiddy Pay. So, he's like a notch under Quiddy Pay as far as being good, so... But, they're like, oh, he'd go replace Quiddy Pay probably next year. You know what? Honestly, I hope frickin' Quiddy Pay outplays this frickin' rookie. I hope Quiddy Pay gets 9 or 10 sacks. I'm almost to the point, as much as I like Latu, I hope Quiddy Pay gets more sacks than frickin' Latu next year. And I like Latu. But if I could stick it to Colts Nation for being ungrateful bitches, then that's what I'll do. That's what they're being right now. I've never seen Colts Nation hate a player as much as they hate Quiddy Pay. But yet Zaire Franklin, that freaking idiot, sits there and causes a beef with Pat McAfee. A guy who's been backing the Colts ever since he's been on national TV, but yet, this idiot freaking wants to cause drama with him. Yeah, freaking unbelievable. And then defending Anthony Richardson to no end, even when he did the frickin' tap out. Now, maybe Anthony Richardson learns that he's better next year, which is what I'm hoping for. I mean, I like Anthony Richardson. I think he could be a good quarterback for us. But he's got to be better than he was last year. And all these moves that the Colts are making, like getting Shadarius Ward, Bynum and all that, and then the moves they make in the draft this weekend, it's all going to be for naught if Anthony Richardson doesn't improve. If we get Tyler Warren and Anthony Richardson still can't throw good, and he's as bad as he was last year, if we get better defensive players, I will say, I mean, much as I hate to frickin' praise Ohio State, the defensive end we got is from Ohio State, and they are a winning program. I'm pretty sure if Gene ever watches this video, he's going to just bust the load in his pants because he's a big Ohio State fan. But, Ohio State's a good program. Well, bust it because he's hearing me praise him, because I always bash Ohio State when I'm around him. But, if this guy from Ohio State knows how to win, I just think, he's pretty much going to be in the same role Dio's going to be in, and I don't have no problem with that, because I think Dio, are you fucking kidding me? Anyway, like I said, I didn't want to lose Dio. But you know what? When you can't get the sack totals, and you only have one good year, what else can we do? But if Cody Fogler had his way, we'd freaking keep guys that were mediocre, that didn't improve every year they've been in the NFL, especially on our team, no matter how much our freaking fan base bashes this guy. Then, just freaking dumb. It just irritates me, And like I said, I've been probably the only member of Colts Nation that has defended Quiddy Pay. Because the rest of Colts Nation, for whatever reason, does not like Quiddy Pay. Even who I mentioned earlier, Kid Sterling, calls him mediocre. I think he's at least good. I wouldn't say freaking mediocre. I think he's good. He's not great. He's not a Dwight Freeney. He's not a Robert Mathis. Well, yet anyway. Well, you never know. Maybe next year he'll be turned into one of those players. I mean, I just don't get. You know, Tyquan Lewis at one point was on the hotbed, and then he improves one year, and then he's no longer on the hotbed. And he's gotten several different new contracts. I don't know. I just don't get it. I don't know what else. You know what? It's almost to the point where I just hope Quiddy Pay goes to another team, like let's say the Eagles, gets a lot of sacks, and wins the Super Bowl with the freaking Eagles with how much freaking Colt Nation's treating him badly. That's how bad it's gotten. You know, with the hate that he's getting from all the freaking Colts Nation, it's just... I mean, and honestly, you want to be honest, I think he got better as a pass rusher the last 2 years than he has as a run stuffer. People want to call him a freaking run stuffer, but he's been better at pass rushing than he has run stuffing. He hasn't been as good as he was those first couple years against the run. Because he's been focused on trying to lose weight and get faster so he can get more sacks so Colt Nation will stop bitching about him. But yet he does all that, and Colt Nation still bitches about him. It's just freaking ridiculous. I think him and Quiddy Pay, him and Laiatu Latu, could be a pretty good duo. But I'm the only one that thinks that because the rest of Colt Nation is freaking got something wrong with their minds. I'm seriously starting to think that. Because, you know, I don't know. Yeah, now that I finished ranting about that. Like I said, I do like the pick, especially if the guy could be what Dio was for us, where he could play outside and inside. Yeah. But the pick we picked in the third round, I'm like, wait a minute, what? Why? We need backup defensive tackles. We need backup running backs. And we need freaking at least a starting or backup linebacker. And, you know, I don't know. Maybe Ballard's going to get those guys tomorrow. Or get them after the draft. Who knows? Usually we're one of the teams that freaking sign a lot of the freaking undrafted free agents that don't get drafted in the drafts. Speaking of people not getting drafted, I wonder if that freaking quarterback got drafted by the Pittsburgh Steelers. After my Colts picked that last time, I turned it off. I just want to see what the Colts are going to get. I'm glad we got Tyler Warren. And if this guy we picked up is, could do what Dio Degbo did for us, but better, I'll be fine with that. Can help out Quiddy Pay, and it can help out Laiatu Latu. And it can help out DeForest Buckner. In the pass rushing sense. I mean, the guy has had 12 and a half sacks last season. And he got like, what, 6.5 in the playoffs for Ohio State. But, yeah. So, yeah, we'll see. And I'll see what we freaking get tomorrow to round out the team. I mean, and honestly, I think they're probably better edge rushers And, you know, honestly, I think that's what that guy is going to be. Is going to be a guy. It's probably going to be competition for Quiddy Pay to get Quiddy Pay to play as good as he has the past 2 years. Because on the other side, you got frickin' Samson Ebukon being competition to Quiddy Pay, or Laiatu Latu. So we know he's not going to frickin', because we know Taekwon Lewis ain't going to be competition to frickin' Laiatu Latu. So that's why they kept Samson Ebukon. Well, like I said, none of these frickin' picks are going to matter if frickin' Anthony Richardson doesn't improve this year. Because we're just going to be in the same boat we're always going to be in. Also, if well, fudge. Don't disappear, Hurt! Ah! Son of a bitch. Anyway. But, you know, I gotta say, you know, everything hinges on if Anthony Richardson will be better this year. Because, you know, we can have Tyler Warren, we can have A.D. Mitchell have a breakout season, we can have Josh Downs do what he's been doing. We can have Pierce becoming the #1 receiver, because I think Pierce is going to become our top receiver by the end of next year. I think he's going to outplay Pittman Jr. next year. So, I don't know. And like I said, we might see an improvement from A.D. Mitchell. Josh Downs is still going to be good. I mean, that's what fucking Colts Nation would quit being idiots and fucking hating on Quiddy Pay. That's why I needed another heart, and then it didn't even fill my health back up. Because, like, it's like, I feel like I'm on one of those people that's on a lone island for him. Plus, let's not forget James Jeremiah, who, you know, I watch NFL Network's draft coverage. I don't watch freaking ESPN's draft coverage. I hate ESPN's draft coverage, honestly. But, I feel like NFL Networks is more interesting. Plus, why should I like Mel Kiper Jr. when he always hates on the Colts anyway, no matter what the Colts have done? Like the year he frickin' went on a rant about the Colts because they went with frickin' Peyton Manning instead of Ryan Leaf. Look how that turned out. Peyton Manning turned out to be a great quarterback and Ryan Leaf was gone. So, yeah. Yeah, I feel like NFL Network's coverage of the draft is better. And I like Daniel Jeremiah better than I do frickin' Mel Kiper Jr. So I won't even watch ESPN's coverage of the draft every year. Anyway, if you're a Colts fan, am I the only one on this island alone? If you're a Colts fan, watch this video. Am I the only one on the island alone about Quiddy Pay, or is there other people that believe in Quiddy Pay much as I do? Yeah, he may not be the greatest, but I think he's good enough to get some respect. But, you know, get annoyed with Cody Felger and freaking Derek Larger always bashing him. Especially Cody Felger. And like I said, I like to know what Colt's game where he saw freaking Quiddy K get pulled out over someone else. Well, you think they're gonna pull Quiddy Pay out over for freaking Taekwon Lewis? I mean, seriously. And I like Taekwon Lewis. But honestly, if I had a choice between Quiddy Pay and Taekwon Lewis, I'd go with Quiddy Pay. Because yeah, Taekwon Lewis could get good pressure. Whoop-de-doo. Can he get 8.5 sacks? Can he get 8 sacks? Nope. And he's been in the league, what? Fucking 7 years? Well, Quiddy Pay's been in the league, what? 4 or 5 now? Let's see, yeah. 2025. Yeah, 4. We drafted him in 2021. And already he's eclipsed more sacks than what Taekwon Lewis did, or Kamoko Ture, or Dio Adegbo. Oh my god. I have to focus on complaining about the draft, and I keep ranting about it. But yeah, I'm going to change subject. I'm just irritated. Anyway. Let's go. That's a quote from a great movie once said. Come on, Craig. Come on, Craig. Yeah, that's right. Talk about Friday. Part where he fights Debo. Anyway, next week there won't be no playthrough because, you know, Batman month's ending Wednesday. And plus, they'll be going to the flea market to sell stuff, so. But I'm going to go on a toy hunt early Friday. See if I can find a freaking Great Muta Ultimate. I highly doubt I will. That doesn't hurt to look. I mean, the hassle I went through to find the Lex Luger. I had to get that sucker off of eBay. This is a Walmart exclusive. And they were wanting $65 for it there for a while. Now they dropped it down to the regular Ultimate Edition price, which is better than freaking what it was. Are you kidding me? I don't know. After I get to the game over thing this time, I'm probably going to end the video. Which it might still go 50 minutes. Who knows? Last week's video, Wrestle Figure Mania, even with the amount of matches I've done for Clash of the... or not Clash of the Figures, for Halloween Figure Havoc, it still took me an hour and 9 minutes. Wow. Hour and 9 minutes. How long it took me. I hate the... using that frickin' battering takes your batterings down quicker. Which is kind of stupid. Yeah. This whole stage is stupid. Fuck. I'm gonna die right here. Oh, that's it. Also, I'll be doing, talk about my older sister Christy, because her birthday's the next day, and I'll be at the flea market selling stuff. Because my sister was born a year and a month before me. From my biological father. But anyway, that'll do it. Please like this video, leave a comment, subscribe for more. Sorry I ranted so much about the frickin' Colts and Colts Nation. I'm just irritated with Colts Nation. But anyway, get this video to go a full 50 minutes. Let's just frickin' go ahead. Have Batman swinging around. I'm Batman. I'm Batman. I'm Batman. I'm Batman. I'm Batman. Catch you guys later. Peace out.